What's good, y'all boys? Today we're going to be talking about why RELL Seas combat is trash, or rather why people claim to believe that. And I just want to say in the beginning, you know what I'm saying, before we get started in the video, if this reaches certain people's ears, the RELL Seas Glazers title is going to be getting added, but honestly I don't care. If you like something nowadays, you know what I'm saying, you just glazing. So let's get straight into it. So my personal opinion, RELL Seas combat is probably the most advanced form of combat this platform has gotten so far. Let's just get that out the way. So now we can go and talk about everybody else's opinions that seems to be either just negative or they actually just don't like an extensive form of combat that's, you know, challenging the norm. So boom, right? Everybody, you know what I'm saying, y'all should know who Revolver AGZ is. And basically, I sat in here and watched just like a lot of people did. And as you can see on the right, gravity looking fire, ha ha ha, you know, things like that. And then you see ill, not enough, it looks but meh, like garbage. Same things getting repeated over and over again. And I'm gonna say exactly why I think people are saying that, and if that's the case, your perception of quality is very shallow. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. So me personally, I feel like they're saying those things about this aspect of the combat. Let's just say we're gonna go in parts. I feel like they're saying that about this because of the minimal effects and VFX that are attached to these moves, which is not what determines the quality of a fruit. Effects, yeah, it does make a game look better, but when it's too much, does it not equate to a laggy game? Do people want effects over compatibility with their computer? Some of y'all playing on a laptop. Y'all must want that joint to turn on fire and just crash for real. Like, that's what I'm saying. RELL Seas, obviously, we know from past history and we know from sneaks they have in their Discord and videos they've made in the past and things like that, the effects that they could create could be astronomically crazy. But at the end of the day, they're making it minimal and still making it look good for y'all to be able to play the game smoothly. Even down to an iPhone 6. Down to an iPhone 6, you can play this game smoothly. All because they did this, and people are complaining saying it looks trash, it looks ugly, garbage. Look, as we looking at Allosaurus, people are talking about, oh, it's boring, how is that Allosaurus, lol, you know what I'm saying? And then obviously there's people that are saying it look good, but we're here to talk about the people that are saying it's trash. For what apparent reason, I cannot tell why, unless it's literally what I just said, which would be the fact that the effects are not crazy at all. And like I said already, effects do not make the quality of a fruit. It's about, one, the animations when it comes to doing any of the moves. Two, what ideas they put into being used with the fruit. And yeah, some are limited by canon, but even then, they're putting in 10 times more quality for the things we haven't seen and making up their own things. Nobody sat here in the anime and seen that. This move right here, nobody sat here and seen that, but they put it in though, and it looks good. Now, the only thing I can say that's kind of I don't like about that is the fact that when he whiplashed him at the end of that attack, there was no, like, he didn't get knocked back for real. He literally just stood there. That was kind of weird to me. But besides that, it looks tough. I don't see what the problem is that people are like going crazy over it, saying it's so bad, so horrible. This dude said, I'm not playing with you, Blox Fruit's effects are better. Yes, they're better. Well, the new ones anyway, because Blox Fruits really gave y'all that dirty Dooku game for a good couple years. I ain't gonna lie, they just now showing y'all that they can actually do better. They just didn't feel like it. This scenery right here, this scenery solos all of Blox Fruit's scenery, and that's a fact. Nobody can tell me otherwise. Like, seriously, y'all boys gonna have to show me something, because Blox Fruits has nothing in their game, no map in their game that looks as good as this. And all of this factors in the moves, the effects, the map, the sea, everything takes effort from your computer to run. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see how them playing the minimalist to make sure your game experience is smooth and nice and still bringing out good quality is a bad thing. I don't see how that's horrible. I don't see how that's trash. I don't see how that's butt. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't making no sense to me. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like another factor as to why people are saying things are bad, judging so harshly on a game that has higher quality than any other game that has touched the platform thus far, is the fact that people just want to find something to hate on. Look, he says so but. Like, what? I feel like people just want to find something to hate on though. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people just want to be different. If you see everybody saying like, oh, it looks good, and it genuinely look good, probably gonna end up hating. You know what I'm saying? If you just one of them people that just want to be different so bad, I feel like that could also be a part of the problem. There's also a comment comment that I just had to cover because it's crazy, but it also gave me a sense of reassurance because the person saying it also said something that I said, and I'm just gonna put it up and then we can discuss it right now. Some moves look extremely goofy, like the ranged Allosaurus transformation move. That part I definitely didn't agree on. I understand what he was trying to say though, and he means this move right here.
It's your range ability. Every zone will have its own range ability to make it fair. The zones are mostly combat based.
This move, let me just show y'all something for 2015. Now, I understand he didn't exactly mean 2015, and I hate to be that person that's so overly specific, but I don't at the same time. So let me show y'all exactly what a 2015 hit effect or ranged effect looks like. Yeah, my boy, that's not the same. So anyways, boom, I'm finna show y'all even something from 2018, because this point is that it's just old, you know what I mean? So let's go find a 2018 game and then see the hit effects and see if that even matches up remotely. This is getting more towards that level and it's still not there, you know what I'm saying? And this game was released this year, literally this year. And it actually was released 2 months ago. Like, come on now, y'all gotta stop being ridiculous and trying to just downplay everything because you want to be a D1 hater. Like, bro, I get it, but everybody's not meant for that position. You gotta at least be smart about being a hater. You ain't doing that. He was talking about how I said that move, playing the clip, that move right there should definitely do knockback after it does the whiplash. We just saying, you know what I'm saying? We just saying, because it don't make no sense. Why are you getting smacked by a fat dinosaur tail and you're just sitting there and falling to the floor? Like, okay, you're a brick? No, you're not. So that part I definitely agree with. Now, the next few parts, I can't say the same. He said the gravity rocks look unnatural, or AKA the gravity meteors, they do not look natural. They should hover or something when they're placed in the air, like those right there. Now, I'm trying to figure out how he would know what looks natural. He's never seen a gravity user in real life holding a meteor, you know what I mean? But regardless, even with your like understanding of gravity in real life or in games, you should know that gravity is absolute. It's not gonna bob up and down, my boy. I'm just saying, it's not gonna bob. If anything, this is a good and refreshing implementation into the game that eclipses other games using the same fruit. He also spoke about how all the meteors do not have their own falling sound. It's just one general sound, which I do get. I understand his personal preference, and me personally, I just don't care about it. But I can understand how someone could not like that. It feels kind of lazy, if anything. So I can get that one as well. But as far as the Allosaurus Q spec, it's not even bad. I don't understand what you're talking about. And as far as the Allosaurus Q spec, it doesn't even make any sense for you to expect like something crazy out of that, because it's not even crazy with the human version of it as well. Like, yeah, he can move his limbs and make it look like more is going on, but it's an Allosaurus. Like, what we talking about? You know what I'm saying? That makes no sense. And lastly, he talked about the Z move on the daggers. Yes, it's simple. No, it's not trash. Like, I don't understand why, because something is simple, it means it's trash. It's never been a thing, never will be a thing. You need some things to be simple, others be, you know, a lot more going on for you to make combos. Everything can't be crazy or you end up with a move spamming game like Blox Fruits. Not throwing shots is just a fact. And even just a few months ago, everything in Blox Fruits was looking trash. You know what I'm saying? Everything was looking like dirt. They just now made it look good. They was giving y'all a move spamming game and everything looked like garbage. Like, well, come on, please, let's talk about something that actually makes sense. Well, I've also seen that a lot of people, instead of like directly insulting the game, they'll say something like, oh, RELL Seas is just gonna end up like Shindo Life 2. They're gonna end up buggy and then the meta's gonna switch and then the game's gonna die. And honestly, I could just say, I hope not. I'm not even gonna say like, oh, they definitely learned because, you know, they've been deving for so long, because people really dev for mad long and they'll just keep repeating the same mistakes. But all I can do is hope that they're competent enough to learn from their mistakes before and make sure their passion project, because it is a passion project, it's not like some quick grab or something, turns out to show effects or show like any indicators of it being passion put into the project. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really, if it's really a passion project, you'll make sure you learned all those little nooks and crannies and things that you needed to get done in order to make sure this game runs very good and is very enjoyable for everybody playing it. So for that, I ain't even gonna say it's hating, but I just wanted to mention that because, I mean, you never know, it could go either way. It's not guaranteed to go down the route of Shindo Life 2, and it's not guaranteed to be fixed. You know what I'm saying? You could just only hope. But yeah, I just make this video to say, please stop hating just to hate. The sport, y'all done made it a sport at this point. Like, it's making no sense. It's not fun. I promise you it's not. I promise you it's not cool either. I promise you, when everybody's playing the game and everybody's enjoying the game, you're gonna be playing too. So let's just stop it. And with that being said, I don't feel like there's that much more to say. But if y'all did like this video at all or gain any form of entertainment or any form of knowledge, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe for me. You know what I'm saying? I would really appreciate it. I could use it. It helps a lot. So catch y'all next time. Deuces.